Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Lion. Today I'm bringing you a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang FC26 player review. This is the Thunderstruck version of the card, 87 rated striker. He can only play as a striker. He's got 5 play styles, which we will get into in just a moment, and we'll go through what I think that his best chemistry style will be as well for this card. So he is 6'2", controlled on the acceleration type. He's got 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and he is right-footed. So we'll get through these in-game stats, and then we'll go through the chemistry styles and the play styles for him. Just to highlight, he has got 90 pace, 89 shooting, which is absolutely fantastic. This kind of reminds me of the Aubameyang of old, which, you know, he would have been under Arsenal if he had a card right now on that sort of like level that he was playing at that point. So we'll read out these key stats and then we'll get into the actual play styles and stuff here. So let's have a quick look. So he's got 90 pace, 93 sprint speed, 86 acceleration, which is fantastic. 89 on the shooting with 91 finishing and 94 attack positioning, 88 shot power. Passing, you know, free kick accuracy at 84, short pass 82. Passing is not this guy's bread and butter. It's the pace and the shooting that you're really looking out for. 86 on the dribbling with 90 reactions, 89 ball control and 86 composure. Defending, he has got 88 head and accuracy, which can be important for a striker, and he's got 73 on the physical, but 81 strength, which is really good, and 90 jumping to go with the head and accuracy if you are someone that likes to use heading. He can play as a false 9 plus, advanced forward plus plus, and poacher plus plus, so they are some pretty good ones there. As far as the playstyles go, he's got low driven, which is a really good one. That's the playstyle plus for him as well. Finesse shot, chip shot, precision header and rapid. So really good playstyles there. They're the sort of ones that you want for a striker, and he has got all of those. And as far as a chemistry style goes, I would probably be looking to put the marksman on him. Putting the marksman on does increase his shooting up to a 94 and brings that finishing up to a 97. You don't really need to touch his pace. 90 is more than capable, and that also does bring the dribbling up to an 89. And also the physical up to a 77, which gives him an 87 as far as the strength goes. So a really, really good card there. I think that this one in game is going to be fantastic. We've done a review on a previous Aubameyang card and I absolutely loved it, and this one is even better. That was the 86 version. This, of course, the 87 version, and I think this is going to be a good one. Kind of hard links with Gabon and League One. Other than that, a really solid looking card. Let's get into some gameplay. Alright, so we've got Aubameyang playing as a striker, of course, as that is the only position that we can use this card in. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. I absolutely love this card. The pace on this card was fantastic. As you would expect for someone with 90 pace, he was rapid. He was able to beat defenders left, right and centre. There was no stopping him once he got away, because his sprint speed is so good. Yes, his acceleration's not quite there. It's still incredible, but it's not quite the same as his sprint speed. But once he got going, he was not getting stopped. Now, his finishing, for me, might even be better than his pace. He barely ever missed. It felt so good. I think because he's got that low-driven power plus, playstyle plus, that probably helped with that sort of shot as well. But for me, his finishing was just next to none. Obviously, putting the chemistry style on their marksman really does help with that, because it brings that finishing up to a 97, which I can only recommend. I can't recommend highly enough. The passing was how you would expect. It was fine, and there was nothing really on the card to suggest that it should have good passing. And if it was, you're not buying a striker because they're going to put through amazing passes. You're buying a striker to score goals, and plenty of them, and that's exactly what he did, at least 2 a game for me. Dribbling was good as well. I thought that his dribbling was going to be a little bit worse than what it was, but he turned fine. Again, putting the chemistry style on really does help as far as the dribbling goes, so I really did enjoy that aspect of it. Defending and physical, I mean, the defending I'm not really going to touch on because he is a striker, so we don't need to worry about that. And I didn't really create chances for headers. That's not really my play style, to be honest with you. I don't really use heading in the game, so not going to be able to comment on that, but his strength felt good. To be honest, because his pace felt so good, he was very rarely actually even getting anywhere near a defender for them to be able to test his strength. So even though his strength is 81 on the card and you can bring it up with the marksman chemistry style, I don't think it's going to be tested that much because of how good his pace was. Let's get back into these in-game stats and we'll compare them to how I felt on the actual gameplay there and get my overall verdict. Alright, so Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, what an unbelievable card this was. I absolutely loved it. 90 on the pace, it felt every bit of 90 for me. He was electric, 93 sprint speed, you could definitely tell that that was the case. Shooting at 89 has to go up to a 91. Like I said, shooting was the best part about this card, and if I've given his pace 90, then his shooting needs to be a 91. He finished absolutely everything, but you know, it's the volleys that are bringing it down on the long shots. And to be honest, how often are you really going to have long shots with a striker? It's normally the cams that hit the long shots, and the striker you want for the finishing. So yeah, his overall shooting did feel a little bit better than what the card suggests there. Passing at 80, I think fine. You know, his passing was fine. 80 is a fine stat. I'm not going to really touch that. 86 on the dribbling, needs to come up to an 88. I think his dribbling was really good. I don't know if that's because I put the chemistry style on there, which does affect the dribbling, but he didn't feel like he turned slow or anything like that. Sometimes that is a worry with these older players, with these taller players. Not with this one. This one felt like his turning was absolutely fantastic. 43 on the defending, again, not going to touch it. I didn't have any heading opportunities with him, so I can't higher or lower that heading. And then 73 on the physical, felt better. I'm going to have to, it's the aggression and stamina that's bringing it down, but I'm going to bring that up to a 79. The stamina is a slight issue, but the strength being the main thing there for a striker really did help bring that up a little bit. So overall, an amazing card for a pretty cheap price. I think he's going for like 70k at the moment, so I can only recommend this card. Not enough. You have to go and get this card if you've got a League One team or a Gabon team, which is very unlikely. But hopefully you did like the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. There's loads of FC 26 player reviews on my channel. As always, guys, thank you for watching.